Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gavi is onto this. Looking to play him in. Camavinga has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, he's a very pacey player, and I think he's going to be a very good outlet.
Good chance here! Oh, that was precious close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. Camavinga. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played out wide. Mbappe! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves.
De Jong! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Dani Olmo. That has not gone well. De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. And he's picked out the run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gavi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Rafinha. Camavinga. Howson. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Van Nistelrooy!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So this to break the deadlock. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And there's a goal! This is Lewandowski. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So we're off again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's been cut out, well played. Dani Olmo, nicely intercepted. Pedri. It's Gavi. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's another good win of the ball. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Koundé gets it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Dani Olmo is standing over this one. Mbappe. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Gavi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Still just the single goal between the sides. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. And he shoots! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We're looking at a different game now. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pedri. Ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Real chance! Now, oh, what has happened? In he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And Van Nistelrooy! And it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass and...
Chance! Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance. And it's Churme. Tries one from range! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about... Mbappe! That's another chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's well spotted. Lewandowski. Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has ended up in no man's land. Lewandowski. And he's intervened well there. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga, and he plays one through. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good... And a chance! And it's come back out to him. And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings it across.
3 minutos de descuento.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, he's not getting his way this time. And time is up. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Pedri.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Yamal! Pedri. No, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Gavi. De Jong. In with the challenge. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Hazard with the clearance. Brahim Diaz. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe! Oh, well played, well played.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Corner number 2 then. Hazard clears it away. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Gavi at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Mbappe has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rafinha ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Rafinha! Keeper's not concerned by that. Gavi tries one from range. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's gone direct here. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. Great defending. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. That's going to go a long way. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. Rafinha. He's free. He has got space. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And he's denied. It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has not gone well. Mbappe, and it's Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. That has been cut short. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio. Cambio de jugadores.
So right back into the action. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
This looks promising. Yamal, he's found a way through. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Azar. Mbappe might just make this. Rafinha. De Jong. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's Gavi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
This is a promising build-up. Fermin, and that has put paid to that. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. And he is deftly... And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's in a great position here. And that was very necessary. And it's Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha puts a cross in. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Yamal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's big chance!
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gavi. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16. El dorsal 21.
Fernandez.
El dorsal
Yeah, that does look a
5.
foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Por el dorsal 13. Griezmann. El dorsal 10.
So a chance here. What can they make of it? Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Here's the return pass. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Griezmann. Fernandez. And a chance! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this ought to give them some...
Shot a goal! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. Barcelona found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
That's been slipped through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's going wide left. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it, and not being a physical specimen.
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Not the most accurate pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Gavi. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a good foot in there. De Jong.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still goalless at the moment. And they've got a throw. That is good progress on the left. It's a promising position. In it comes.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Crossed in once more. Garcia claims it without any fuss. De Jong, that's a cute ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. De Jong.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So perhaps now the breakthrough. And that's a poor penalty.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Pinches it off him. Oh, terrible pass. Can he get it through? It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri. And Araujo. De Jong. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Ball is over the line. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Dani Olmo. Araujo gets across and deals with it. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And that has been slung wide. Spread out to the left. Rafinha.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Oh, some tackle that. And that's gone loose. Rafinha. Shot a goal! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Rafinha, nicely weighted ball. He's looking wide. He's on it, can he get away? Lewandowski looking understandably energised after... That's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he's running through. Shot, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No, he is not giving anything away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Can he finish? Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shot could be... Shapes to shoot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Efootball.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that takes him up to 30. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been.
Koundé has given away a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And it's Gavi. Looking to play him in. Pedri. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
De Jong. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's a good... And he shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Balde. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Rashford. He's got away. Rashford. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that is well cleared.
Cambio de jugadores.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up...
Rafinha!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Rashford. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Rashford. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Xabi Alonso plays it short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Balde calmly anticipates. Now it's Rashford. Throw in. He's found a way through. João Cancelo. De Jong. Pedri. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. De Jong. Mbappe finds himself offside. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. Hangs one in. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain.
He's in one-on-one. Always goal side. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well read, nice interception. He's in a great position here. And here's Camavinga. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Pedri, picked out brilliantly. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.